Dear friends, welcome back again. This video is made in inspiration of real N400 interview for US Citizenship Test, and only for educational purposes. We would like to sincerely apologize for any unintended similarities that may exist between the content of this video, like names, dates, addresses, numbers, etc. We upload videos of real-life experiences of naturalization interview regularly. Please subscribe and turn on the bell to all notification for all updated videos. If you have any question or need more elaboration, please feel free to write us in the comment box. Let's jump into the video. Good morning. I came here for my US citizenship test.
Good morning. Can I have your appointment notice and state ID, please?
Sure. Here you go.
I need to take your picture and scan your fingerprints right here. Can you please move one step closer and look at the camera in front of you?
Sure.
Now can you please place your left index finger on the scanner?
Sure.
Okay. Everything is perfect. Take your notice and ID back with you, and wait for your turn. The officer should be here in a moment.
Thank you.
Alma Mendoza?
Yes. That's me.
Hi, I am Officer Pierre Richard, and I will conduct your naturalization interview today.
Oh, that's great. Thank you, officer.
Please follow me. Can I have your appointment letter, passport, green card, and ID?
Sure. Here you go.
Please put your things beside your chair and have a seat.
Thank you, officer.
How long have you been waiting for me?
I have been waiting for about 1 hour.
I am sorry to have kept you waiting.
No worries, officer.
How long did it take you to get here?
It took 30 minutes to get here.
How did you get here today?
My brother drove me here.
Did you come here voluntarily?
Yes, I did. I've been looking forward to this day.
Do you understand why you are here today?
Yes, I am here for my citizenship interview.
Why do you want to become a US citizen?
Because I believe in the form of government and want to vote.
How are you eligible to become a United States citizen?
I have been a lawful permanent resident for over 5 years.
Do you have any physical disability or mental impairment?
No.
Do you feel well prepared for your interview today?
Yes, I do.
That's great. Do you need to use the restroom before we start?
No, I am fine, thank you for asking.
If you do not understand any question, feel free to ask me to repeat it.
Okay.
Are you ready for your interview?
Yes, officer, I am ready.
Before the interview, I will place you under oath. Okay. Will you please stand up and raise your right hand? Do you solemnly affirm that the statements you are about to make will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. Please put down your hand and take a seat.
Thank you, officer.
Do you know what you just promised?
Yes, officer. I promise to tell the truth.
Please let me know if any of your answers have changed since submitting your application.
Sure.
What is name exactly as it appears on your permanent resident card?
Alma Mendoza.
Please spell your last name.
Mendoza.
Have you used any other name since your birth?
No.
Can you please verify your date of birth?
It's September 2nd, 1996.
What is your country of citizenship?
The Philippines.
Can you verify your social security number, please?
173180101.
On what date did you become a permanent resident?
I became a lawful permanent resident on November 5, 2017.
Are either of your parents US citizens?
No.
Were your parents married before your 18th birthday?
No.
Where do your parents live now?
In the Philippines.
How did you become a lawful permanent resident?
Through a petition for alien relative.
Are you currently single, married, divorced, or widowed?
I am single.
Okay. Now we will start with the civics test. In the civics portion, I will ask you up to 10 questions. However, if you answer 6 correctly, I will stop. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance?
The United States.
Very good. Your answer is correct. How many amendments does Constitution have?
27.
The House of Representatives has how many voting members?
100.
Sorry, your answer is wrong. Let's try next one. When was the Constitution written?
1787.
What does the judicial branch do?
Reviews laws.
There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them.
Citizens 18 and older can vote.
Very good. Your answer is correct. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms?
April 15.
Great job. You passed the civics test. Okay. Now we will go over your N400 application. Are you ready?
Yes, I am ready.
Okay. Have you ever not filed a federal, state, or local tax return since you became a lawful permanent resident?
No.
What does it mean to file a tax return?
To send tax paperwork to the government.
Do you owe any overdue federal, state, or local taxes?
No.
What does owe taxes means?
Owe any money to the government.
Have you called yourself a non-US resident on a federal, state, or local tax return since you became a lawful permanent resident?
No.
What is non-US resident?
A person who does not live in the U.S.
Have you ever claimed to be a US citizen in writing or any other way?
No, officer.
Do you understand the meaning of have you ever?
In my lifetime.
Have you ever been declared legally incompetent or been confined to a mental institution?
No, never.
Do you know what legally incompetent means?
Can't make any decision as per law because of mental problem.
Do you now have, or did you ever have a hereditary title or an order of nobility in any foreign country?
No.
What is hereditary title?
A royal title, such as prince or princess.
Have you ever been a member of, or in any way associated either directly or indirectly with any other totalitarian party?
No.
What does totalitarian party mean?
Government controls everything, and people have no power.
Have you ever persecuted, either directly or indirectly, any person because of race, religion, national origin, membership in a particular social group, or political opinion?
No.
What does persecute mean?
To hurt someone badly.
Were you ever involved in any way with torture?
No.
What is torture?
To hurt someone physically or mentally.
Have you ever advocated, either directly or indirectly, the overthrow of any government by force or violence?
No.
Were you ever involved in any way with genocide?
No.
What is genocide?
To kill a whole race.
Were you ever involved in any way, with not letting someone practice his or her religion?
No, never.
What does religion mean?
A belief in God.
Have you ever been a member of, or in any way associated either directly or indirectly with a terrorist organization?
No, never.
What is a terrorist organization?
An organization that uses violence against people.
Have you ever been a member of, or in any way associated, either directly or indirectly, with the Communist Party?
No, never.
What does Communist Party mean?
No freedom like China.
Were you ever a member of, or did you ever serve in, help or otherwise participate in a self-defense unit?
No.
What is a self-defense unit?
A unit that protects itself against any attack without others' help.
Were you ever a member of, or did you ever serve in, help or otherwise participate in a vigilante unit?
No.
What is a vigilante unit?
A group of volunteers who decides on their own to stop crime and to punish criminals.
Were you ever a member of, or did you ever serve in, help or otherwise participate in an insurgent organization?
No.
What is insurgent organization?
A group who fights against a government.
Were you ever a member of, or did you ever serve in, help or otherwise participate in a militia?
No.
What is militia?
An army who does not work for a government.
Were you ever a worker, volunteer or soldier, or did you otherwise ever serve in detention facility?
No.
What is detention facility?
A place where people are forced to stay.
Did you ever receive any type of military, paramilitary, or weapons training?
No.
What does weapons training mean?
To learn how to use a gun.
Have you ever been arrested, cited, or detained by any law enforcement officer for any reason?
No, never.
Do you understand the meaning of cited?
Given a ticket by the police.
What is detention?
Temporary custody.
Have you ever committed, assisted in committing, or attempted to commit a crime or offense for which you were not arrested?
No.
What does it mean to commit a crime?
To do something that breaks the law.
Have you ever been charged with committing, attempting to commit, or assisting in committing a crime or offense?
No.
Have you ever received a suspended sentence, been placed on probation, or been paroled?
No.
What does parole mean?
Early release of a prisoner.
Have you ever been placed in an alternative sentencing, or a rehabilitative program?
No.
What does an alternative sentencing mean?
A different way to punish.
Have you ever been in jail or prison?
No, never.
Have you ever been a prostitute, or procured anyone for prostitution?
No, never.
What is prostitute?
Someone who does physical relation for money.
Have you ever been a habitual drunkard?
No.
What is a habitual drunkard?
Someone who drinks too much alcohol regularly.
Have you ever sold or smuggled controlled substances, illegal drugs, or narcotics?
No.
Do you understand what smuggle mean?
Bring any illegal things into a country illegally.
Have you ever married someone in order to obtain an immigration benefit?
No.
What is immigration benefit?
An advantage that is related to immigration.
Have you ever made any misrepresentation to obtain any public benefit in the United States?
No, never.
What is public benefit?
Government programs that provide assistance to the public.
Have you ever helped anyone to enter or try to enter the United States illegally?
No, never.
Have you ever lied to any U.S. government officials to gain entry or admission into the United States or gain immigration benefits in the United States?
No, never.
Have you ever given any U.S. government officials any information or documentation that was false, fraudulent, or misleading?
No, never.
Have you ever been removed, excluded, or deported from the United States?
No.
Have you ever been placed in removal, exclusion, rescission, or deportation proceedings?
No.
Have you ever been ordered removed, excluded, or deported from the United States?
No.
Are removal, exclusion, rescission, or deportation proceedings, including administratively closed proceedings, currently pending against you?
No.
Have you ever left the United States to avoid being drafted in the U.S. Armed Forces?
No.
Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States?
Yes, I do.
Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States?
Yes, I do.
What does the form of government of the United States mean?
Republic.
Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes.
Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes, of course.
If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States?
Yes, of course.
Do you understand the meaning of bearing arms on behalf of the United States?
To carry and use weapons, on behalf of the United States as per law.
If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combatant services in the U.S. Armed Forces?
Yes, of course.
If the law requires it, Are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian direction?
Yes, of course.
Do you understand what civilian direction means?
The guidance by non-military personnel.
Okay. Now we're going to move on to the reading and writing portions, to test your ability to read and write English. First, we'll start with the reading portion. Please look at the tablet in front of you, and read the sentence out loud for me. You need to get 1 out of 3 sentences correct to pass. Okay?
Okay.
Please read this sentence.
What is the name of the first president?
Very good. Congratulations. You have passed your reading test.
Thank you, officer.
Now we're going to move on to the writing portion. I want you to write the sentence down on the tablet that I'm going to say out loud. You need to get 1 out of 3 sentences correct to pass. Okay?
Okay.
Please write this sentence. Independence Day is in July. Very good. Congratulations. You have passed the interview.
Thank you, officer.